Okay, so we're live. Hey everyone, hey everyone. So my name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the business plug. And tonight, and Sadiqa, right? Sadiqua, I don't want to mess up your name because I think you have a beautiful name. And so if you will, I want to introduce you to my followers and all the people who look at LinkedIn Lives. We're going to talk about her career. We're going to talk about her big project that's like opening in any day now. And we're going to talk about just the experience. And she's actually talking to us in the theater where the play will be performing. So introduce yourself. Take it away, my lady.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sadiqua Iman. Sadiqua Iman Crutcher for the full government. For those who know my family, I realize when I'm at home, I got to give the full. But and I am a director, producer, and healing artist. So I'm back in Chattanooga, my hometown, where I was born and raised. Here, directing Gem of the Ocean by August Wilson.
Yeah. And from what I saw, you were the first African American woman to do a production there. Like,
Yes.
did they go across my page? Yeah, yeah. See, so, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And so now you're back at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back
So
with people.
yeah, so help my audience to get to know you, like your creative work. What do you do?
Well, I started out in theater and dance. Here at home, I was in Chattanooga Ballet. I went to Center for Creative Arts. I studied theater here at the Theater Center. So I've pretty much been in arts my whole entire life. When me and my sister used to do circus productions on the playground in the backyard. So
Yeah.
it's been a part of my life being a creative. And I always loved directing and producing. I went to school for musical theater specifically. And as I was there, I fell in love with costuming. I fell in love with stage management. I fell in love with producing in general. And the first show that I actually directed was for colored girls at New World School of the Arts.
Oh
And
wow.
that was a great production. And I just
Yeah.
got hit by the bug then and, haven't turned back.
That is so cool. That is so cool. So you're here for your major production that is making its rounds on the internet, Gems of the Ocean. So
Exactly.
tell us about that. I know it's set in 1904.
Exactly. Well, this is the last play that August Wilson wrote, but it's the first play in his full series. So this play is right after the Civil War, right after slavery has been abolished, and Black people are free. It's taken place up in Pennsylvania, where you have people who were previously slaves who are now living and thriving and owning their homes, owning their own businesses. And
Wow.
the thing that's really magical about this play is the chosen family that comes about. It's this house with Aunt Esther, who is this matriarch, this goddess, this sorceress of sorts, even
Mm.
this healer more than anything. And she has her protege, Black Mary, who she's kind of showing the ropes of healing, showing the ropes of building community. And then you have just all the great characters coming in, Sally Two Kings and
Wow. Wow.
coming in and out. And none of these are her actual blood relatives, but you wouldn't know that just by the way that she cares for them, her relationship with them. And
Mhm.
the way that back then you really did have to treat people like family. You had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
live with each other. It wasn't optional.
Right, right. Interesting. So interesting. I love that period. I'm choking up right here. I love that period, that time frame where family was more closely knitted.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, and all the different gems and all.
Uh,
That's perfect. That is perfect. I mean, very timely piece.
oh yeah, because even the two characters that are actually blood related in the show, Black Mary and Caesar, are actually some of the two characters that don't get along at all. So it shows those family dynamics of even those that we were born, into family with, doesn't mean that those are the ones who are actually in alignment with who we are and
Yeah,
how we
yeah.
function. And so it really goes and shows you those dynamics of how, when you go further than blood, what can be developed, what you find, and what you find that you need when you step beyond, this is what I'm supposed to do. And
Yeah, yeah.
this is what I am going to do, what I need.
Exactly. Yeah, and so it gives the whole framework of community.
Exactly.
Yeah, about the village, right?
It's all about the village. This whole show is about the house. Most of it takes place in one single house and only about two rooms. It's not a film. It's not, we're not jumping from time to time to time. It's all in the house. And in so many Black families, how often does everything happen between the kitchen and the living room?
Yeah, those are the two primary rooms. Absolutely.
So it's
Absolutely.
genius for August Wilson to make this play simple and to take place in this area and show how many relationships and how many things happen when they weave in and out of these spaces.
Absolutely.
And then it gets a little surreal when we go into the City of Bones, right? This is where we bring in the African spirituality, which is, as people will see when they come see the production, very similar to current, African American spirituality or the Black church. And to me, I think it's important to see that it's not that different, and how many things we've taken from the motherland,
yeah,
incorporated into life here, into
absolutely
here, and it just sings that throughout the entire show.
Absolutely. I spent time in Douala in November in Cameroon.
Oh,
And and so the community and all of that, I got to witness it like in real life, and so I know this production is going to bring some of that home for me, because it's the same thing again, right? Because they're very communal. It's very communal, very.
You're part of the village, even the characters who aren't as liked as some of the other characters. They're still part of the village. They still sit at the table and get offered tea and biscuits and cornbread, just like everybody else. Because you might not be the favorite. It's an understanding that we have to look out for each other.
Absolutely. I love that. And so where is the play, and what are the dates, so that I can share that, because I really want people, if you are near, not just in Chattanooga, but if you are near Chattanooga, we invite you to come to the play. So it's running for how many days?
It's running for 3 weeks. So you have some time. So it's not just hit it and quit it. We've been working hard for the past couple of months. We can stop for a minute. So
Absolutely. So so 3 weeks. So it's running for 3 weeks, because I was thinking it was long, but it's running for 3 weeks. And so you have opportunity. It is a great opportunity for young people. If you have an arts class and you're teaching them, the fine arts, and you're teaching them all about dancing and spirit and plays and all of that, then please put this on your calendar.
It's history class. Bring it for your history class. Bring your theater classes. Bring your social sciences classes. Bring your church group. Bring your youth group. It's that kind of thing. Bring your homegirls that you're like, hey, I've been wanting to do something different. This could be that something different.
Absolutely. And I am so glad you said yes on coming on and teaching my audience about what's going on, because I do think the gem of the ocean is going to be a gem in Chattanooga.
I hope so. This cast is amazing.
Phenomenal.
They've been bringing so much energy, so much life. So I'm excited to work with them. None of them are people who I've worked with before, so that makes it even more exciting.
I saw on the flyer, 2 of the 3 that's on the flyer. I actually followed their careers. So it's exciting to see. It's exciting to see. I am so happy for the production. And if you were to tell our audience one thing that you want to leave them with, what would that be?
One thing to leave them with is, come back and understand that the arts is yours. The arts is yours. This is an expression of humanity on stage. This is a reminder of our full potential.
Yes.
And it's different than movies. Live theater, you get a different energy, and it's not an either or. It's just completely different. So if you're not usually coming to theatrical productions, this is a chance for you to be in the space where the magic is happening. So you feel that energy and understand why people are like, oh, I'm staring, I can't. I love this person, or I love this character, or I hate this character, and how people can make you feel those sorts of emotion all through this creative
Mm.
process. So come out and feel that sense of community. Be reminded about how bomb live theater can be, and
Absolutely, absolutely. I liken theater to reading books, right? Because in our mind, so it's like having that those processes in your mind in front of you, like live. You know?
exactly. And you know how reading a book can be healing. You can read a page of a book and feel like, wow, I've changed. Something
Yeah, yeah.
has changed. That's, I feel like these sorts of things are healing arts. It's which is one of the main things that I like to focus on in any production that I do is what are the healing aspects of this? What will we heal by watching this, by experiencing it, by being in it, by walking away and talking about it? What kind of things are you going to heal yourself? What kind of things can you talk to your children or your community about just by one little spark that you saw or that you experienced while you were in the theater? So
Yeah. Dynamite. I love it. I love it. I love live theater. I do. And I definitely plan to see it. And look, and may bring my group. So I plan to see it. And then I'm sure I'm going to bring some of the girls at my church to come see it with me. So I want us to experience it because live theater is just, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it at all. There is, it really isn't. I mean, it reminds me of books in my head that I'm seeing live, and you get all the emotions and all the feels. Yeah. Yeah.
and like
Well,
I said, I'm so happy you said earlier, you don't need to be in Chattanooga to come to this show. I mean, Chattanooga, we're in the middle of so many. If you're in Knoxville, if you're in Nashville, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Cookville, Murfreesboro, like if you're over, just across the mountain, come on over, make a weekend of it, spend a little time in Chattanooga and explore it a little bit and just
it's going to be worth the see.
just
Yeah. It's a great getaway and it's a great experience. So if you're into having an experience, then include this play in your experience because it's going to be, I'm sure, well worth it. I am sure. I am sure that I've seen some of the characters. So yeah, it's going to be well worth it. Well worth it. So yeah, so thank you
oh,
for
thank you.
being my first live of 2020, bringing culture to yes, ma'am, bringing culture. So you have set the benchmark high. So going forward, I'm gonna have to go up from here, and that's gonna be hard. But I'm gonna do it. But I just thank you for setting the benchmark for my LinkedIn lives. And if you are on LinkedIn, go ahead and put your comments below in the link, and we'll come back and respond to your questions if you have questions for. If you could, right here, the software we use does not allow that, but we will come back and answer your questions. And I'll post the times. I'll actually post the ticket where you can actually buy the ticket. I will put below this. I will put that below this post. But I just thank you for letting me borrow some of your time to introduce you as my first LinkedIn Live for 2020.
Yeah, let me give you this quick little view because I am in the theater. They're building the set, so we are real live.
Ah, look at that, y'all.
I'm doing costume design for this particular production too. So as soon as I get off of here, I'm about to run back in the costume shop and finish doing a little fitting for my characters before we go into rehearsal tonight. So I'm so glad that I got a chance to hop online with you before.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. We are indebted. Thank you thank you so much. We do appreciate it. And thanks for the behind the scenes look. Very unexpected and very welcome. So thank you. So you all get back to work and we will see you soon. My name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the business plug. I just plugged you in to the Gem of the Ocean director and producer doing her thing here in Chattanooga. Make sure that you get your ticket below when I post the link because you don't want to miss this. And it's for 3 weeks, so you have no excuses. You have no excuse to miss it. So we will see you all next time on the Business Plugs Mixer. Thank you for joining us.